Hello, this is Asa and I welcome you to another game on TLDR. We're less than 2 weeks away from the next generation of consoles, PC gaming hardware is reaching new heights, and of course there are loads of games coming out. The excitement is palpable. Stick around for a few minutes and I'll give you the biggest news and talking points we've seen over the last week. Sony have sent PlayStation 5 consoles out to journalists. Strict embargoes are in place, so we had to endure a whole day of unboxing videos and photos comparing the size of the console to various household objects before getting any juicy details. If you hadn't already heard, I can tell you now, it's bloody massive. What's perhaps more of a surprise is that people playing with the console have really good things to say about Astro's Playroom. The game comes pre-installed on every PlayStation 5 and acts as an introduction to the features of the DualSense controller. The adaptive triggers and particularly the haptic feedback are supposed to feel really good, with Tom's Guide saying it's one of the coolest controllers ever made. Sticking with the PlayStation 5, there was bittersweet news for anyone anticipating playing Destruction Allstars when the console launches. The game has been delayed until February, which is a bit of a shame, but it's releasing straight onto PlayStation Plus, saving early adopters a hefty price tag and giving the game a great shot at building a community. Meanwhile, Bugsnax is still on course to launch with the console, and Sony have announced that that one is coming straight to PlayStation Plus as well. That's on top of the PlayStation Plus collection that brings some of PlayStation 4's biggest hits to the new console, so it's fair to say that Plus subscribers will have plenty to get their teeth into. Just 3 short weeks ago, Cyberpunk 2077 went gold, and I said that meant it would definitely hit the release date of November 19th. Well, now I finally know what it feels like to be wrong. CD Projekt Red announced this week that it needs to be delayed by another 3 weeks, with the new launch date set for December 10th. They say the delay is needed because the game is launching on so many platforms and they simply need a little more time polishing it. We're really looking forward to Cyberpunk, but the delay does give a bit of breathing space to the games and consoles releasing in November, so it's not all bad. AMD have proudly declared their return to competing at the top end of PC graphics card performance. Nvidia have had this bracket on lock without any real challenge for several years, but with the RX 6000 series, AMD are looking to upset the apple cart, offering compelling alternatives to the RTX series from top to bottom. The RX 6900 XT targets the top-end RTX 3090 at a significantly lower price, and the 6800 and 6800 XT are positioned to take on the 3070 and 3080. There's a lot of numbers and I apologise, but there's not any other way to talk about these cards. Nvidia are still struggling to meet demand for the RTX 3000 series, and for the first time in ages they've got AMD snapping at their heels in a fight that's sure to benefit PC gamers as it heats up. Watch Dogs Legion is available right now. Legion is the third game in the series from Ubisoft and takes place in a near-future rendition of London. The game's standout feature is the ability to recruit and play as almost any character you can find in the sprawling city, offering a good variety of ways to play the objectives or just have some fun. We've had loads of reviews in for this one and it's scoring pretty well. Most reviewers love the depth and detail of the London playground and the sheer amount of gameplay it packs in. There is some criticism that it can be repetitive, and Stevivor feel that the game doesn't live up to the promise of its initial reveal. You can find links to reviews in the video description. Nintendo may not be releasing any new hardware right now, but that doesn't mean they have nothing to show. This week saw a Nintendo Direct partner showcase, and it marked the release of a playable demo for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. You can download that right now, and any progress that you make in the demo will be carried over if you choose to buy the full game when it releases on November 20th. The Direct show also brought us the news that Nintendo's cloud streaming will be available outside of Japan for the first time, allowing Switch players to rent Remedy's highly regarded Control, with IO Interactive's Hitman 3 coming to the service later. That wraps up this TLDR, and I thank you for watching. Please feel free to take a look around the channel. We've put up some incredible trailers to celebrate the next gen consoles and they're really worth watching. If you like what you see, then subscribe to the channel as there's plenty more to come, and I hope you have a great week.